Hey, it's Valerie with Money Mindset Coach. I am here in my kitchen today. Um, I've been wanting to do this for a long time. If you've been to my channel before, thank you so much for coming back. If you've never been here before, I kind of talk about frugal things, saving money, um, all things living a better life, but doing it on less. Now, I work in a kitchen boutique store, which can be interesting, and I am going to raise this up a little bit. There we go. Okay. I work at a kitchen boutique store, and it's incredibly hard to work there because there's so many cool things that come in. But I wanted to share with you today the things that I have bought, the things that I use, and that I really love. So, without further ado, let me grab some of them. Okay. These things first are going to be the things that I got at the kitchen boutique store. There are some things that I use all the time. I didn't buy there, but I will get to those. There we go. Okay. The very first thing that I bought was this. This is made of silicone. If you've ever, and I know a lot of you, most of you have, used pastry brushes, you know, you're melting butter, whatever you need to have something like this. The bristles, I never felt like it ever got clean, ever. And this, I have used this for melting butter, basting, anything that you gotta brush something on. I have used this, and when you go to wash it, it actually gets clean. I really, really like that. I got that at my store. This is the cutest little guy. I use him when I have something in the oven and I need to grab the actual rack and pull the rack out. You know, you want to look at something, you want to see if something's done. This does that. It's ingenious. I really, really like it. This is something, I don't remember my grandmother ever having this. My mother, I don't remember. But this is a dough whisk. It's fabulous. You can use this on every kind of dough. The last time I used it last week was for pizza dough. And because of the way that it's designed here, you go to use it and it gets through it. It's not like trying to do it with a spoon. It gets through it. It's so cool. And it's especially great when you're making chocolate chip cookies and you get to that point where you're putting the chocolate chips in there and you're trying to get them evenly distributed. It's really, really hard to do. With this, it goes right through it and it just distributes. These are awesome. And this, I bought this at kitchen boutique store where I work. This is another really cool thing. Now this is called a peanut butter and jelly knife. Peanut butter, you get the peanut butter out with this end, you get the jelly out with this end. So, because when you're usually doing peanut butter and jelly, you're either going to get peanut butter in the jelly or jelly in the peanut butter. And there's no need for that. This keeps it separate. You don't need two knives, you just need this. These are awesome. But after I bought this, what I found is that because of the shape of this, this is good for anything that is in a jar that you need to get out. This will get all the way to the bottom. If you run this around the rim, It keeps it from getting grody because you know every time you're getting in there, you know, you're getting stuff around the rim. This, I tell you what, from a frugal standpoint, this will get every bit of mayonnaise or whatever comes in a jar that you have to get out. This works. This isn't just for peanut butter and jelly. And I have sold these, telling people that, because it works. The next thing is pizza scissors. This end right here, if you can see, if you're doing a pizza, the pizza wheel is fine, but when you get to where the crust is, unless it's really a good pizza wheel, it doesn't get through that. So these are pizza scissors, and all you do is you take from the crust in and you cut the pizza crust. I've had a lot of people come into the store that said, oh yeah, my grandmother used a pair of scissors on her pizza. I had never done that. I had always used the pizza wheel. Now I will tend to use both, but this gets through the crust really, really well. I love it. These are measuring cups, but what you're gonna see is, I think modern day measuring cups drive me nuts till I found these, because you've got the 4th cup, you've got the 3rd, you have the half, but most measuring cups now give you the cup, the half cup, the 4th, and the 3rd. So when you're doing, because this really drives me nuts, when I'm doing chocolate chip cookies, it asks for 3/4 cup sugar and 3/4 cup brown sugar. Measuring cups used to have a 3/4, but they don't anymore. So now what you have to do is you have to use a half and a 4th. Why I bought these is because this gives you a 2/3 and a 3/4. And they're like this little bunch shape. They're so cute. These are made by Nordicware. Love Nordicware. Nordicware is awesome. And then they fit so nicely together, but you get those 2 extra measuring cups that at times you need those, and so it makes it easier. I'm all for things being easier and more efficient, and that's what this is going to be. Now this is also by Nordicware. This is a scone cornbread pan. Now I tell you what, this pan, this was not a cheap pan. This is Nordicware. Nordicware, when you're buying a pan like this, to me, I look at this as an heirloom pan. This is a pan that if my grandmother had had one of these, I would have wanted it, and it would have lasted forever. There is something called, let me see, oh, right here, Baker's Joy. This is going to be backwards, but Baker's Joy is something that Nordicware recommends that you use when you use one of their pans. Do not use Pam. Baker's Joy is absolutely wonderful. It works. It will make anything you make in a Nordicware pan come out beautifully. And I have made scones in this pan. I have made cornbread. Absolutely wonderful. Now, these are a couple, oh, this is one more thing that I bought at the Kitchen Boutique store. This is a cake slicer. So this would work on a round cake, you know, regular layer cake. And it comes down and it makes sure that each piece is uniform, same size. I have used this. I have a bundt pan. So a layer cake, a bundt pan, anything, any cake that's round, you could use this on. So those are the things from the Kitchen Boutique store where I work. I do have a couple other things. As far as straws go, I don't buy paper straws or plastic straws. I don't. I buy silicone or glass. I hate the fact that straws are thrown away. It's just such a waste. I'm a big recycler. I don't like things being unnecessarily thrown away when there's another way to do it. So I have silicone straws. I have several different colors. I also have a glass one. I use that a lot. These, I quit buying baggies. I'll show you one. I got these at Costco, and they come in all different sizes. This is the biggest one. This is a smaller one, and this is one of the small ones, but they come in all different sizes. And I tell you what, I don't buy Ziploc bags anymore. I don't buy them. There's no reason to. Absolutely not. These are fabulous. And what you put in there, it keeps it really fresh. I have put cucumbers in there, fruit. I've put stuff in there, and I go to take it out and it's still crisp. It still tastes good. They're wonderful. Other thing, I use this. I don't eat an apple, just picking it up and eating it. I tend to use this. You come down on the apple, it cuts all the pieces uniformly. I love this thing. Absolutely love it and use it all the time. I don't like electric can openers. I never have. I think they're noisy. The thing, where it cuts and opens the can gets grody after a while. I have never liked electric, and they quit working after a while. They're just no good. Well, then I would buy the regular, and then it would go away and it would quit working. So I got on Amazon one day and I found this one. I have had this can opener. I probably paid $20 for this, but as I get older, I'm sorry, but sometimes spending more money and having it last and last and last, that is the frugal thing to do. It's the smart thing to do. And so I think I found this on Amazon, and I read a lot of reviews where people had said they had had this for 20 years and it was still working. And I was like, that's what I want. Now I think I paid $20, but I've had this for at least 2 years. Still works perfectly fine. That is a good buy. Good buy. The other thing, it's got a little condensation in there, but these electric tea kettles are I'm like, where has this been my whole life? I positively love them. You just put the water in there, you push this, it heats the water up. You can have tea. I have also used this instead of using a saucepan to heat up water for if you want to just do instant potatoes or something. I've just measured it here and boiled the water here, poured in, made the mashed potatoes. It was very easy, very fast. Last but not least, now this is something else that I bought at the Kitchen Boutique store, but this is something that I kind of wish I would have thought of myself But this is called a fancy pan. It has the foil pan inside. With the way that this is notched here, you could have more than one and they stack. So say you're tailgating or something like that. But these are good up to, you can put something in here up to 375 degrees. So you can put a hot, whatever you have in your foil pan can go in here. You can transport this and take, I wish I would have had this back when I had church fellowship meals. I really, really do. Now, this part comes off like that. You can take the foil pan out. These are handy foil. You can get these in any grocery store that has aluminum pans. So then you've got this. Now what you can do is there are inserts. There is a deviled egg insert. I took this to Easter and made deviled eggs, and this is how I transported them. You could put ice under this insert, keep it cold. You can do that. This is a charcuterie tray. So you can do that. Put ice under that too, keep it cold. It is positively wonderful. There are many, many different colors. I was drawn to the turquoise. I think because I was born in the 50s, that was a big color back then, so I think I kind of like it. But anyway, positively wonderful. But I gotta show you one more thing, and this is so awesome. My kitchen, I mean, my house was built in 1971, so I don't have under cabinet lighting wired in. And wiring something like that in would be really, really expensive. So I found these on Amazon and I positively love them. These came, I don't know if you see that. Now, they come with three, well, they don't come with, but 3 AA batteries. These batteries need to be replaced because this isn't very bright. It would show brighter. But these just kind of slide on underneath and it illuminates your countertop with no wiring. Now I have a pretty big kitchen. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these because I have a lot of cabinets. But they are absolutely fabulous. Absolutely. And I love them, and I am so glad that I bought them. Absolutely. There's even more in my kitchen that I could talk about, but I have to get to work. I have to work today. So I'm just doing this video just really quick. But I wanted to share some of the really, really cool things that I have in my kitchen and that I use. And I'm gonna see if I can link the kitchen boutique store where I work, link it in the description box. I think I can do that. If I can't do that, if you want to comment and find out, we do have an online store. So any of the things that you've seen here, you can order them. I'm not wanting to super, this isn't a commercial for my store. It really isn't, but it's really cool. We have a lot of cool stuff. Some of this you could probably find other places. that's perfectly fine. But if you want to know where the online store is to buy some of this, you're more than welcome. So please comment, and I will leave a link in the description box if that is something that I can do. So anyway, what I always say, use it up, wear it out, make it do or do without. Till next time, bye.